Hello, I want to welcome you all to the next series that will be put up on this channel. I thought I'd take a break from the Call of Duty games and play something in the horror genre, because I had a lot of fun playing Alien Isolation about a month ago. Um, so this is a game, Soma. It's been out for quite some time. I've had it in my library for I don't even know how long, a very long time. Just never got around to actually playing it, and I've wanted to play this game for a long time because I think it takes place underwater, which is the scariest fucking place ever. So, without further ado, let's get started on this. See what happens. Normal or safe? Yeah, we're gonna play a normal. Monsters are dangerous and can kill you. You need to think and sneak to survive the way the game was designed from the start. Yeah, we're playing normal. I'm excited.
Are you okay, Simon? I think you're bleeding.
Oh, that's nothing. It's just my brain can't stop bleeding from the accident.
Here, take this.
No, that's for later, for the scan.
It's green.
Ashley, I need to tell you something.
Simon, please don't make this weird.
No, it's not like that. Why now?
Who's David Munchie?
Why is there never enough time?
For what?
Christ.
That was weird. Some of those sentences didn't seem to make any sense.
Yeah, I'm up.
Hi, Simon Jarrett?
Yeah, that's me.
My name is David Munchie. We spoke earlier.
The brain scan. I remember.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just a bad dream. Are we still on for today?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling. I wanted to remind you to drink the tracer fluid I sent you. It'll help me capture a better image of the damages.
Don't worry, I got it somewhere.
Okay, great. Well, see you in a couple of hours then.
Okay, see you soon.
Feels like the
Where did I
game's
put
not
the
running
tracer fluid?
very well, which is odd considering the system I'm using. Press and hold R and move the mouse to rotate objects. You can slide the mouse wheel to move it closer and further.
Come on, radioactive tracer fluid, where are you?
Hey Simon, it's Jesse. You working this weekend or what? I knew there was something you were doing. Was it this weekend or next? Anywho, just shoot me a mail or something. Love you, miss you, mean it.
End of messages.
I swear, that guy has the memory of a goldfish.
I even sent an email to remind him, didn't I?
So physics-based interaction. That's kind of cool. Alright, I gotta figure this out real quick. Hold on one second. I'm gonna pause. Alright, we're back. The game seems like it's running slower. I don't think it is. I think it might be that there's a lot of... It looks like there's a lot of blur going on. I could be imagining it, but we'll just keep going. See how it ends up looking. Use mouse to rotate. Get well soon. Left mom. So obviously I'm going through something here. Downtown accident kills young woman. Toronto. Yesterday, a driver, distracted by her children, ran a red light, causing her to blindside a car in the intersection of Bloor Street and Spadina Road. The mother and her children, traveling in a robust SUV, were left bruised but largely unharmed. The other party was less lucky, as the car crashed into the passenger side. Ashley Hall, 23, sustained devastating damages and suffocated from blood trapped in her lungs before the ambulance arrived. Her friend and driver, Simon Jarrett, 26, survived but with complicated results believed to leave him with permanent brain damage. The driver of the SUV, whose name has been released by police, claims it was an accident and practically unavoidable. Okay. Why was, can't interact with whatever that is. Huh. Alright. Neurograph session. David Munchie, Neurograph session, April 30th, 2015. Thank you again for participating in our research. The scan will be performed at the Pace Laboratories in Toronto, but since we are guests, our access is a bit unpredictable. I will try to schedule a scan session for Saturday. I'll get back to you when confirmed. Sincerely, David Munchie. Dr. Aaron Peake, new prescription, April 28th, 2015. Dear Mr. Jarrett, I'm happy to hear your headaches have become less frequent. Your latest tests show your brain is slowly recovering, but it's still too early to tell now how well it will adjust to the damage. The bleeding will continue over the coming months, at least, and you will need to come into the hospital a few times to drain the cavity to prevent the blood from building up pressure. Since excessive stress could be fatal, I have written you a prescription for Prazosin to help you with your nightmares. Please read the instructions and medicate accordingly. Try to get a lot of rest, and I'll see you next week. Sincerely, Dr. Aaron Peake. Oh, this is a draft.
I forgot to hit send.
Okay. To Jesse, the Grimoire, Saturday off, May 1st, 2015. Hi, Jesse. Since you probably forgot, here's me reminding you that I've got that doctor's appointment tomorrow, i.e. I'm not coming into work. This means you need to make sure that you're actually on time to open up the store, and please unpack the boxes behind the counter. They are starting to become a workplace hazard. Also, books tend to sell much better if they are put on shelves where people are able to actually see them. Good luck. You'll need it. Simon.
Better late than never.
Okay. That's cool. Can kind of interact with the world. I assume that's Ashley. You can expect me to be looking at pretty much everything as a way to just kind of prep myself for the terror that is surely about to happen.
Summer's coming. Hope it's a good one.
Mapping Minds by Albert Isaacson. Widely praised as one of the most comprehensive yet accessible texts about the anatomy of the human brain, its function in our perception of consciousness. Find out how your brain is dependent on its body, why the brain is simply not a computer, and a multitude of other interesting facts that will make your head spin. This edition also includes 2 new chapters about the development of the brain and how it affects our behavior in different stages of our lives. Massive recoil. John Hugh is a corrupt cop working in Hong Kong. One day his life is turned upside down as he meets Amber, a mysterious foreigner who is kept prisoner by the Golden Dragon Triad. Get ready to go rogue, for it's time to go against the Triad, the police, and the supernatural forces of the underground. Get ready for massive recoil.
Right. Watching TV gives me headaches now. Thank you, brain.
So I'm looking for some kind of radioactive material that they need for the brain scan. That's probably in my fridge, right? I remember when physics-based interactions were a huge fad back in the mid-20 teens, which I think is when this game came
Running
out.
with fast food. Should buy something healthier on my way home.
Where is this thing? I just miss it? Pocket knife. Already looked through there. Very sorry this is taking me so long. I've never played the game, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Is this it?
There it is.
Yeah. To use an object you've acquired, press the mouse button when the item is displayed on screen.
It feels like milk, but the taste, it's like sucking on a penny.
I've actually had to have radioactive material injected into me when I had a CT scan a couple months ago. I didn't get to drink it, of course. To Simon Jarrett. Can't read it. Alright, let's go.
Nothing works anymore, I tell you. Conservative, my ass. They're ruining everything. They're all asleep. Oh. It's all a lie. It's a stinking awful lie.
Jesse,
Hey, Simon. I got your email. Just wanted to wish you good luck and let you know I got you covered.
thanks. I should be able to come to the store after the scan.
Don't sweat it. I got Matt and Chris helping me out.
Maddie from SNL?
Guess you didn't hear? He's coming in full time, working the comic section.
That's Ashley's job.
Yeah, well, you know.
Forget it. Not doing her any favors by leaving an empty spot. Not like she's coming back.
Well, good luck. Hope they find a way to reverse the whole, dying thing.
Dying thing? You're the worst support ever.
What should I say?
I'll see you later, Jesse. Don't burn the place down while I'm gone.
Over and out, buddy.
Won't find me in a phone booth. All a big setup.
Hello? Dr. Munchie?
The
Where
fuck
is
just
everyone?
has their...
Thought this place would be busy.
Why are the lights off? Time to do some snooping. Scan now. David Munchie, subject scan now, May 2nd, 2015. Paul, where are you? We've got a few hours. I got a hold of Simon Jarrett. Let's do this. I saw your laptop in the reception. Are you already here? Call me ASAP. Get your stuff ready. David Munchie. Get your stuff ready. April 27th, 2015. Hi, Paul. Talked to Pace about using the lab this week. I've managed to book a scanner for tomorrow morning and again on Friday. It's not a lot, but they said we could use the empty reception area as a kind of office. It would allow us to use the computers to run models, And also, if a time slot opens up, we can get in there and use the scanner rig right away. I thought we could run some tests tomorrow. We could do a scan of each other to learn the equipment. It's supposed to be pretty easy. On Friday, I'm hoping Dr. Erin Peak will send somebody over. She has a patient that was just recently in a car crash. Should be interesting. David. To David Mucci. We're locked out. April 30th, 2015. I found some extra time in the lab today. Unfortunate nobody told us about the code change, so I called security, talked to Professor Wee to have him vouch for our project, and finally got a hold of some honcho over at Pace's legal department that could re-grant us permission to use the lab. I'm not allowed to repeat the code in mails or texts, but I'll leave a note on something in case we forget. Paul. Okay, so there's a code somewhere around here. H56, Neurographics, Nakajima. I don't know what any of this shit means, but it looks like there's a code right there. What is that? 2504 or 2501? Trial and error. Put your scalpel away, the brain can heal itself. The brain has an amazing transformative quality, a plasticity, that allows it to compensate and even heal itself, explains Paul Berg, a graduate student in neuroscience at York University in Toronto. It is this quality that Berg and his colleague David Mucci, a student of computer science, are hoping to encourage. It's about getting the brain to do the right thing, and we hope to accomplish this with the simple things like exercise, therapy, and light medication. But Mucci and Berg are not looking for a miraculous panacea. It's about finding the optimal treatment for each patient. They start out recording something called a Nakajima Neurograph. It's like a picture that indicates direction, says Mucci. Instead of a static brain scan, the neurograph can tell us where your brain is going. It's not a long forecast, it's about milliseconds, but with the right computer model, Berg and Mucci can then administer all kinds of treatments without risking actual harm to the real brain. We could try giving your brain an overdose of painkillers while running a marathon, suggests Berg. It's just a computer model. We are able to fail treating you 1,000,000 times over only to find the right way. And when they do find the optimal treatment, that's when they apply it for the real patient. It's still in the early stages, but their project has caught the attention from Pace Laboratories, who has promised to assist them with both equipment and workspace. We are very fortunate to get all of this support, says Berg. Now we just need to get out of the limelight and actually do the work. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything else, so 2501 looks like that was what it was, right? Whoops. So that one kind of looked like a 4, but I guess I was wrong. So we can run. Steve all day on Friday. I think today is Friday, right? 364. Hold on. Before I go in there, let's see what this is. What is going on in here? Can't interact with any of this stuff. I remember when games like Penumbra were first coming out and they had this new physics-based interaction, how cool that was.
Oh, hi. Didn't hear you come in. Simon Jarrett, right?
Dr. Munchie?
Well, it's just Mr. Munchie, but I'm working on it. Actually, you're helping me right now.
Is this part of your thesis work?
Yeah, it's a study I'm doing with my colleague Paul Berg. We hope to design a gentle way to work with brain reconstruction to help people like you. Oh, did you take the tracer fluid?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Great. Well, we can start whenever you're ready.
All right. Just want to check and see if there's anything else I can read or interact with before I go into the terrifying bullshit that this game's going to give me.
Just sit down and we'll get started. Please, have a seat.
Let's do this.
All right, let me just get this out of the way. You are Simon Jarrett, correct?
Right.
Toronto, Canada, Munchie. Born 1988, July 16.
Right.
Flat Neurograph, version 6. Good. All files in order.
Will this hurt?
It's just a scan. It'll hurt about as much as getting your picture taken.
Indians thought cameras would steal their souls.
That's so. Well, let's hope they're wrong. Ready?
Yeah, let's hope.
Say cheese.
What happened?
Hello?
What the fuck?
Mr. Munchie? Did something go wrong? This isn't funny.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to put myself in.
What? What in the holy fuck?
What is this place? How did I get here?
Yeah, we're definitely underwater right now. It looks like, seems like. Is that blood? That looks like blood. That looks like a lot of blood. Pathos 2 Service Console. Insert Omni tool to access. Don't think I have an Omni tool. Omni tool chip installer. Build, shape, and optimize your Omni tool with fully customizable tools and assistance. Toolbox. I had to do it. Okay. Well, I think this is a good place to end episode 1 of this new series. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you later.